I'm here with the creator, writer, and artist of Temujin. How did you first get into making comics?
I've been a huge fan of comics all of my life, and for the past year and a half, I wanted to do my own self-published graphic novel, and I did a lot of history research, and eventually the story of Genghis Khan is what I really wanted to do, and so this is my first big graphic novel project, and I'm really excited about it. It's an amazing story, and it's something that I think everyone would love. It's just seeing another side of Genghis Khan that no one has ever really seen before. So,
can you tell us a little bit about the story of Temujin?
Yeah, what it is that it's the story of his upbringing, his childhood, and just from childhood into adulthood. It's all about like what has shaped them to be the person that he later became, this great leader that we all know about, but we don't really know all that much about the history behind him. And so the preview comic here that I'm selling here is one of the events in his childhood, and then the overall story that I want to have to share with everyone if the Kickstarter is successful is one of the important battles that he had that led him to become Genghis Khan.
I guess the big question is, why make a comic book about Genghis Khan?
I've always been a fan of him and everything that he has done, and how he's just been this amazing leader that I've admired. And last year I was thinking about I always think about how someone's past has shaped them to become who they are, and I didn't know a lot about Genghis Khan before he became Genghis Khan, and so of everyone that I have researched, he just really stuck out to me the most. And it's a really badass history. I don't know if I could say badass or not, but it's just really exciting, and it's just a story that I want to share visually with everyone else, so it's really exciting.
How close do you keep to the history of the historical figure?
I really did as much research as I could. It's hard to find a lot of super detailed history about him just because of how far behind it was. It's just there was a general steps that I had found, general facts about him, and the most fun thing about this project was how I could really put more into that story about things that may not be told in history, but they still connect to things that have happened to him. So part of it is a lot of the history that I tried to stay true to, and the other part is just kind of really delving deeper into other little nuances in his life that kind of make him who he is and everything in his life. So
you'll be starting a Kickstarter to help fund to self-distribute the comic book. When will that be starting?
They'll be starting right after this weekend. This weekend I'm just telling everybody about it coming up and showing people the preview comic that I have, and so hopefully when people read it, and I've included the information into the comic, that they can go follow the launch of the Kickstarter and see everything else that is to come with it. So
Okay, thank you very much for talking with us today. I hope you get a lot of people coming to your booth while here at the New York Comic Con.
Thank you so much for interviewing me.